me. I accepted it. Maybe I can share that?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
I think you can.
People, one of us has to be intelligent. It's not going to be me.
And it's not, no, I'm counting on you. You're school. I've read books and shit like that, you know, and kind of a historian, but not to your level, okay? Like, there's no
I've read books too.
There's no PhDing after my moniker.
Fine, valid.
Fine.
Let me see how to share this.
Take the hit,
Hold on.
okay? Take the hit, Lindsay. What's it?
Oh, we're already on. Cool.
Yeah, we are.
We're on.
We are live. In fact, Jacob Harrison of the Jive Turkeys podcast is watching us.
This is the largest bottle of vodka.
That's right. I got Lindsay on tonight. I'm not fucking around. This is no game.
That's Svetka. You're fucking around.
It's been a rough week.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah. They took away my pay plan, and now I'm doing something different. It sucks.
Help me, I'm poor.
Help me, I'm poor. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to light this candle. Give me just a second here.
All right, I think I shared it.
Uh-oh. We got something fucked up.
It's live. Anything could happen.
Yeah, there you are. I see you.
Oh, yay! Look at that. Okay, you'll have to tell me if anyone I know joins in.
Error, recording device.
You don't really have to tell me. I don't care, but...
No, something's fucked up. Hold on.
Something's always fucked up, boys.
Something is always fucked up. Let's see. There we go. Let's try this again. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Let's do this. Yeah, my Audacity wasn't recording. I don't know why it's... Which is no biggie, because I can still do it like off Facebook Live and then play it back. The recording quality is not quite as good, but it's never let me down. There we go.
You talk tech, and it's super sexy because I know nothing about it.
Is that right?
No, I mean
You're about to be
right.
greatly disappointed, Lindsay.
Part of that sentence is right. Which one is your call?
All right. I like her.
And I'm not even a snotty dominatrix.
A snotty dominatrix. All right, here we go. Lighting the candle.
All right.
Did you guys make up that song, or is that a real song?
That's a real song. A guy made that for me. And here we go.
How much did you pay for that?
Nothing. He loves me.
Then I like this guy. Give me your number.
Yeah, get a hold of Dave Chaffee. So anyway, today's episode is brought to you by Amazon. That's right, Amazon, the big dog. If you're going to buy something, you might as well go to my link on myworstholiday.com. Click the link. It's still your Amazon. You're still buying your shit off your Amazon. You're just going through my link, and it gives us a little bit of love. Also brought to you by Drops Laundry Detergent. If you're not using it, you're a fucking idiot. It's cheaper, it has no carbon footprint, and they send it right to your house. You don't even have to get off the fucking couch. They send it right to you. Also brought to you by Cigar Bundles of Miami. These guys don't pay me anything. I just love them because they are awesome, and they give you a great value, and I love their cigars. The San Andreas Maduro cannot be beat for the value. Also, this is a production of the Fourth Hand Network and Realms of the Mist podcast network, which we just joined. And with that being said, from a room next to my bathroom in my basement, this is My Worst Holiday, a podcast about your worst wedding, your worst funeral, date, anniversary, or whatever went off the rails. We want to hear it, and today we have a very special guest, clinic psychologist Lindasy, Kallen, Weisner. Lindsay, say hello, baby.
Hello, baby.
Can you breathe? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
I don't think he is. I mean, also, I don't. I mean, the
Get the
first one was a
oxygen.
psychiatrist, and then it was a clinical site, a clinic site. I don't really care.
Yeah.
I'm a shrink. You could just call me a shrink.
Oh, she's a shrink. She's a hot shrink. Look her up.
I did point that out when he was touting my accolades. I was like, you forgot I have a podcast, Neurotic Nourishment, and a book coming out, and I'm kind of hot for 42.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, next time with more enthusiasm, jackasses.
Well, anyway, now that you got the floor, go ahead and keep on going. Talk a little bit more about yourself.
Sure. I am a clinical psychologist in
Like
Long
I
Island,
said.
New York. What'd you say?
Like I said.
You didn't say.
I did.
I did my undergrad at Georgetown University in D.C., and then I went on to earn a fellowship in Child and Family Development to research at the National Institute of Health. I basically sat in front of a computer and pressed a button every time a mother and child made eye contact. It was fine. Being hungover was fine. I was 23, so it was all good. And then I went on to graduate school. I met my husband. I thought I was going to specialize in kind of bored wealthy housewives because, you know, it fits in between 10 and 2.
That's
when
nice.
my kids are at school.
Yeah. My wife's real pissed off about the feminism thing that happened. She's like, I could wear a fucking hoop skirt and sit around on the house. They all fucked it up.
I don't think feminism has happened yet. I think your wife's got some time to be pissed.
Is
But,
that-
you know, I think we still got some time on that one. But I also, let's see, I always wanted to be a writer. And in 2013, I went through a series of depressing events that we're not going to get into because it's boring and
Go
your show's
on.
funny. Okay, I'll just say this. My mother-in-law dropped dead quite suddenly, and I'm Jewish, so we sit Shiva 7 days. And at the end of the 7 days, my husband turned to me and said, the cat, whose name was Sanity, by the way, because I was drunk. Well, I was drunk when I got her. It's a long story. But he said, you know, I don't think Sanity likes the new cat food you've been feeding her. I said, I haven't been feeding her. You've been feeding her.
Oh.
And within a week, we buried the cat.
No! You guys-
I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do it wrong because I'm a Jew.
No, Jesus accepts you anyway. Go ahead and cross yourself, baby. It's all right. It's all good.
So Shiva, you guys sit there, just no TV, no nothing, pretty much, just sit there. Is that?
Yes.
I've
It's
heard of
no
it.
TV. No. Oh, good boy.
Yeah.
I guess in that weird land you live in where there's no daylight savings, you've also heard of Jews. So.
Yeah. How'd you say that again? Jews?
Yeah. Jews.
Welcome to the land of Protestants.
Did Mel Gibson make a movie about
the
that?
Jews. He did.
I mean,
Okay.
They were
honestly,
not revered in a good light.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage
Lethal
might have
Weapon
made
5?
a movie about it. That man has been in more movies than anyone I know. But so I went through a shit time, so I returned to my first love of writing, and somehow while intoxicated, I ordered a subscription to Cosmo magazine, which means more if you're a girl or a woman, because, like, you stop reading Cosmo at 17 because if you haven't learned to give a blowjob by then, you're never going to. So, you know, somehow I ordered this subscription and I saw that there was a writing contest and I'd been working on a book.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to submit to this writing contest. My book was not sexual in nature, but I was like, fuck it, what have I got to lose? So I, of course, might have been tipsy, and I submitted the wrong entry, and then I won the 2014 first ever and last ever Cosmo Fiction Contest.
Oh, shit!
Congrats.
You were in Cosmo!
Yeah, but not
Awesome!
picture, but
You know what I
they
love?
were
You know what I used to love to do with Cosmo? Because
I
everybody.
actually do not want you to answer that question.
It's fine. It's fine because it was in a grocery store. I would like to.
Then I definitely do. That is
Yes,
not legal.
I would like to read the like all the bylines like on the front, like all the lead-ins and stuff like that. Like how to give a hand job, like just read
That
it.
was in Cosmo?
Oh yeah, like everything was on. Yeah, and it's all right on the cover.
Wow.
Yeah, how to make him happy in bed, and how to make it, how to rock his world. And so I would read all these things like out loud. I'm like, huh, I didn't know that, and I just like read it out loud.
Is that how you learned how to give a hand job?
How come there was?
Yeah, you had to spit first and then give a grip. Actually, I started this exercise when I was in my teens, just kind of doing it on my own. It was all practice. All practice.
Oh, that was generous. That's like it's helpful for your future partner.
I have been practicing just constantly my entire life.
Well, it's easier for a man to figure it out, but for women, I definitely stress masturbation because, you figure out what to do it. But anyways, I won, and my story had no sexual references. I didn't even have like a half-ass blowjob reference, but I won. I got an agent, an awesome agent for fiction, and then I met a bunch of other cool. Okay, they're not cool. Most of them are like morbidly depressed, but like that's what writers are. So that's how it happened. And one of these writers, we would workshop our books, and somehow, and she was often morbidly depressed. Like one day we had to cancel a meeting because we were both too depressed to go. But she wrote a book, and I was like, we need some psychology in there, science, because it's a thing, and
right.
It's not flat. Ugh, don't get me started. And so we
when this happened,
we wrote what just happened?
When did this happen?
When did what happen?
The flat
Earth
thing.
being flat? The flat Earth. Oh, I think it was 1492.
Oh, fun fact. They knew way before then it was round. That's all bullshit. The whole Columbus thing? Bullshit.
Did you read that in Cosmo?
No, I listened to a lot of podcasts.
Same, but unless it's about,
if it wasn't on the cover of Cosmo,
people,
I didn't read it.
How come GQ never had any like articles about cunnilingus? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Maybe they did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How to eat her right. I don't know.
I applied because you guys wouldn't read it the whole thing anyway, so it doesn't matter. I applied to Maxim when I graduated college. I really wanted to write for Maxim.
Oh, awesome.
That's cool.
No, it's not. It's disappointing. It's the biggest disappointment of my life.
Are they even a magazine anymore?
I don't know. Not many magazines are magazines.
I don't actually know. But anyways, so we together wrote this book, 10 Steps to Finding Happy, A Guide to Permanent Satisfaction. I decided we needed help because not everyone defines happiness the same way. And so we recruited 24 guest writers who are everything from like, we just have a lot of badass people, let me just say. It's exciting, and I could go through it, but I have like a jazz singer. I have, okay, so not so funny, but I have a dance and movement therapist who works in a children's palliative care. So she I can see you, so they can see you. She basically helps move children that are dying, which is really sad.
Oh, no. Yeah.
No. And then a lot of funny people, too. And we discussed 10 concrete steps to get you happier. And sometime around this, my podcast came out. And it's all my dysfunctional childhood that's led me to this place.
Awesome. Fantastic.
I thought that was a nice pivot you guys would enjoy. Because
Yeah,
I could tell
it was.
you were getting bored
That was
when
a
you
nice...
started looking at the ads on Facebook.
No, I was writing down some stuff. A couple of people's joined us. Dave Chaffee, get a hold of him. He's going to write your new theme music. Eric Sequin.
Okay.
It's probably going to be like
I'm here to help.
Vega themed.
Eric Sequin from Dayton's own If It's Comedy TV show, which I do a little bit of writing for. He's watching us. A lot of other people are watching us. You guys move through too quick, and I'll have to shout out later.
Is he going to write something for me or do something for me?
What's that?
I said, what's he going to do for me?
Dave Chaffee?
Whatever, I'm okay.
He can help you with your music. Yeah, he's fantastic. He's great. He has a podcast called Man Brain, and he's from Australia. He's fantastic. I usually talk to him about once a week or so.
He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's great.
My daughter actually does all my ads because I think and she has a good voice, and so I'm trying. I had a co-host last season, and she quit, broke my heart. I guess the cunnilingus wasn't good. I don't know. But
Did you try? Did you do the circle thing? I don't know.
it's the alphabet. You're doing
Yeah,
it
alphabet
wrong.
with your tongue. Alphabet with your tongue.
You count one finger in. I know what I'm doing here. Okay.
Anyways, so so I really want like this season to start with my daughter singing like the Les Mis song, on my own.
Oh
Do you
yeah.
Yeah, but this bitch, I have to bribe her with like Halloween candy and money. So
How old's your
Everything-
daughter?
so I can't release an episode
Lindsay,
until she agreed. to do
Everything
it.
has a price, Lindsay. Everything has a fucking price.
She's 8.
That's
She's-
what I'm saying. Everything has a. You've taught her well. She knows what she's doing. This shit ain't free. She knows that.
Yeah, I know.
There you go. There you go.
What do you get?
There
You get an
you
8-year-old
go.
nowadays.
All right,
Here,
well-
here's an iTunes gift card.
Yeah, exactly. They're over the moon with that shit. So, all right.
Yes.
Hit us with a story. What do you got?
Okay, so I was torn because pretty much. Oh, thank God, my family doesn't follow
Lying
me.
naked
I
on
want
the
to. I want to hear
floor.
a crazy Georgetown story. Go Hoyas.
What is that buzzing, binging? Is that you? Okay.
not me.
A crazy Georgetown story. Okay, during my senior year, we stole the templates from the school newspaper and put out a fake newspaper. It had several off-color, but not like super off-color because I have limits, but it just had like stupid stories like the nursing school is supposed to be the dumbest people, and then they're not. I'm just saying that was like the
I
thing.
get it. Yeah.
And it was like
And this is how the Onion started.
It was like, what'd you say?
And this is how the Onion started.
So that was kind of how this was based, because one of the people that was one of the writers, like the brains behind this operation, is now like this super badass dude who can I say his name? I don't know if it's bad. Anyways, whatever. He was
Yeah,
like
not gonna hurt me any.
he did the last Star Trek. Not Star Trek. Yeah, Star Trek. He did one of those Star Trek spin-offs. He was an executive producer. Also, the show with Priyanka, whatever. The girl is married to the short Jonas brother, Chopra. Anyways, he's fucking amazing and brilliant and funny, and one of my favorite people, even though we haven't spoken in forever. But so yeah, we did like an Onion type version of it, and it was cool to sit at the cafeteria in the morning and watch people read it and be like, "What the fuck?" I mean, that's my Georgetown story. Other than
Nice.
that, I just I don't know. There weren't very many good Georgetown.
You don't have
stories,
to. You don't have to stick to the Georgetown.
My cousin played
can
lacrosse for
deviate.
Georgetown. So
I might have hooked up with him.
Oh!
his name.
Hey,
He's
girl.
your age.
She was the girl in
You don't
college.
even have to tell me. No,
Yeah.
I'm just
I
kidding.
love that.
Yeah, if you hooked up with the lacrosse guys, then yeah.
I love the Rodney
I
Dangerfield joke. Nice girl from college, only fucked twice. The band and the football team.
Yeah, I wasn't like I was kind of a prude, but a tease prude. But I didn't really hook up with the lacrosse dude. But who's your cousin?
His name's Douglas Staub. He's from Garden City, New York, originally.
Mm.
Or it's a
He
high
likes
school
long
too.
walks on the beach.
Yeah.
He's a Pisces. And
Yeah.
Not memorable.
Anyway.
Was he good?
Not memorable. Was he good?
She knew a
he was very good.
Capricorn, but
so,
she didn't know a
yeah,
Pisces.
we're from Illinois, so the only time I ever got to see him play was when they played Notre Dame. So we'd go down there and see him. So I'm 31, so I was just a kid when we went down there to
You're
see him.
31. How old are you?
me? I'm 52.
Is that true?
That's true.
How do you guys know each other? What'd you do? Like do
We met
a
at church.
Shut up. Does your pastor, priest, person know that you talk like this?
Sure.
I don't know if I ever went. Yeah, I don't know.
No.
I don't know. Our mayor
Did you
listens.
really
Our
do
mayor
that?
listens to
Yeah.
the show.
The mayor stopped in one time. He friended me, and he didn't know what he was getting into. He dropped in at a time that a guy was talking about jerking off over a midget's head.
Yeah, it couldn't have been. It could not have been a
Like
better situation.
Oh, it was so funny. Hey, there's our mayor,
Yeah.
Jeff
This
Groh.
guy's going,
This guy's like, so I'm getting my nut
Yeah.
off over her head.
This guy's from Jersey. He's like, what do you mean, bro? He's like, your actual mayor, bro? And we're like, yeah.
I'm sorry, I feel like this seems a good time to tell you I have no midget jerking overhead stories
it's okay. We don't go to church either, so.
That's the beautiful thing about
So
people.
how'd you really meet then?
We work together.
Yeah, there you go. We work together.
What do you do?
We can't discuss that.
We don't talk about it.
You have your face on social media.
Yeah, but people might hate us if they found out.
Yeah,
what we
I don't talk about the business because of.
I really don't think you guys understand how this shit works.
Yeah.
Well, we work at a clinic, and it rhymes with schmishmortion.
I hope you're not responsible for any heavy machinery or...
I am. Yeah,
kinda.
a lot of it, yeah.
Well, I'm frightened, except that... stop, what are you drinking? Is that water or wine cooler?
It's a White Claw like a real man would drink.
Stop it!
I'm on a diet, okay? You know what I ate for dinner? Broccoli.
He licked a stamp. That's what he had for dinner.
Everyone's gonna comment, oh, look at this tummy
No,
fuck eating broccoli.
I honestly think White Cooler is like, it's like the Bartles and James of our generation, where no one needs to comment. We all just do this smug.
It's just like a sparkling.
Thank you for your
delicious
support.
beverage. I'm sorry.
No, I am sorry that you would rather eat broccoli, and that I would have skipped the broccoli and had some real alcohol, but that's just me.
It was the only thing I ate all day.
Yeah.
Okay, well, in that case, that's an eating disorder or alcoholism.
Chew slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna win this fucking
All right,
competition.
all right, Jake. Hit us with the story you wanted to do, not the one he
What
wanted.
is the competition?
22 dudes that I'm friends with. We got just a 30-day weight loss challenge, so nothing but Adderall and vegetables.
I prefer Vyvanse, but whatever works for you.
I like the Vyvanse, yeah.
Vyvanse is
What?
fucking
How many
awesome.
milligrams?
Currently 40, but sometimes I steal some of my kids.
I was. Little double dose.
There you go.
Little double dose. It's okay.
No, but the problem becomes, like, at some point it wears off and it's late at night, and I'm like, if I have a drink, and then I'm like, I haven't eaten in days.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, you forget.
But you know what else helps with that? A treadmill and
Rehab?
No.
Don't judge us.
That's for
Don't judge us.
That is for quitters.
Yeah.
I was going with the amazing Mrs. Maisel, the marvelous Mrs.
Yeah.
Maisel, whatever. Okay, I don't care that you're boys. It's a funny show.
It is a good show. I've watched all of it. Yeah, I've watched all
My
of it.
mom has a very good taste
Tony
in
Shalhoub.
comedy, and she said
Tony
she said it
Shalhoub's
was
fucking
very good.
fantastic in that show.
Oh my god, I just realized that's who that was.
What?
Listen, I'm running as I'm watching.
Yeah.
And, but also if you're into, like, midget
Jerking off.
hand job jokes,
Oh, yeah.
I think it's totally for you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think it would be for Tony Shalhoub as well. I think he would get into it.
I agree. So, question, before I tell my worst holiday story, have you both told your worst holiday stories? I would imagine you have.
Oh, I'm 31. My worst holiday stories are still coming. I'm single, and
Before he was my
yeah.
podcast partner, he came on and he told a pretty good story.
2 of them.
So, yeah, it doesn't have to be about a holiday necessarily,
Yeah.
so.
Just because you're 31, that does not mean the best is yet to come, or the worst.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You could die tomorrow. Who knows? Yeah.
I make sure life's interesting every day. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, just tell me, your worst holiday story was at what event?
My worst holiday. One of them was.
You had the chicks over at the funeral, the apartment above the funeral
my
home.
dad was a funeral director, and I had these girls over, and they were not 21, and we were all 21. And to make a long story short, one of them clunked her head. She was dancing. She's like, "Oh, I'm dancing." He had some Nelly going or whatever. Clunked her head. She stands up, leans against the wall, and there's just blood all over my wall. So I called my mother, like any,
yeah, exactly.
person would do.
Mom
shows up with, liquid bandages and cleaning this girl up. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Your dad's a funeral director and your mom has liquid bandages?
Okay,
Because that seems
my parents are divorced.
counterintuitive and not very supportive.
Don't be judgy. Don't
Yeah.
be judgy.
Dad was more strict than Mom. Parents are divorced. Dad's got more rings than Tom Brady.
Oh, you know.
Yeah.
Tom
You call
Brady.
Mom. You
Thank
call Mom.
the Lord. Hold on, silent prayer for the death of Brady.
Yes.
Where are you from?
Can I get an amen? She's in
I was
Arizona.
born in New York, grew up in Florida, went to D.C. for college, New York for grad school, and
Oh,
then...
just like my cousin Douglas. What do you know? New York, Georgetown.
Sure. Anyways, I discovered football when my husband and I were... we had road trip to D.C. and we got in a massive fight about something ridiculously stupid that I can't remember, but we were stuck with him, myself, and his best friend in a car on the way back, and his best friend was like, my husband's name is Scott. He's like, Scott, you should play fantasy football. And I was like, well, what's fantasy football? Because I don't want to talk to my husband for 5 hours. And guess who won that season?
The Pats.
No, she's talking about her.
Oh, you. Okay, I got you. All right. I don't know.
It was
All
me,
right.
but in my defense, in retrospect, I did a horrible job recruiting. It just happened to be, oh, Stav, I don't think you remember this. You were probably in diapers. But it was the year that the Steelers, like, took it all. It was like Hines Ward. And,
Yeah, that's when
Yeah.
they beat my Cardinals.
well, I don't remember who they played. I just remember the money in my bank. So.
Okay.
No, that was probably 2007 or 8.
No, 2007.
2008?
My Colts. My Colts won in 2007.
It was
Against the
probably
Bears?
2006. I think I had just gotten married.
No, it's 2006. It was the Bears.
Bears Colts in
Was it Bears?
2007.
Yeah, what was it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. I'm just disappointed. This year's going to suck balls.
Had one touchdown the whole game.
Exactly. All right.
Yeah. Kickoff return. That was it.
So, are you going to tell me your worst holiday story?
No, it's my show.
I am impressed because usually I can manage to dominate two men, but fine, I'll
Oh.
take it.
Well, that's my girl.
That's what she was doing. Oh, she was getting in our heads. Wow.
I mean, you had broccoli and white claw. It wasn't that tough.
It wasn't hard. It really wasn't hard.
Okay.
So
get it.
I gave this a lot of thought because I have a lot of bad holiday stories.
Give it a little more thought. I got to get a little more ice. I'll be right back.
Do you guys have a bartender or something?
I got a cooler.
Maybe you could hire someone.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like a Tuesday night. I don't know about all that.
Honestly,
What are you
he has
drinking
no
there?
idea what night it is or what day it is. I am drinking scotch.
Wow, what a classy lady.
Sorry. I actually think it's a Scotch rye, but I
Even
fell in love
classy,
with
I don't even know what the
Scotch.
fuck that means. You just blew my mind.
What's that?
It's a Scotch rye.
That's
Oh,
because
yeah,
you're
okay.
31 and you drink White Claw.
I drink Lafroig. I love
Shut the
Lafroig.
fuck up.
I love Lafroig.
No.
It's my
Okay,
favorite.
I gotta go.
Lafroig Triple Wood is my favorite.
I'm sorry. Have you? I don't know about this, but does like too much masturbation affect your taste buds?
I'm not sure. What Scotch would you prefer? Like Glenitchie or?
I'm really starting to think about my masturbation situation.
Are you McClellan? Are you McKellen? Are you?
I am a McKellen, but I also really like the Lafroig or the any of the smoky ones. I'm
Yeah.
into.
Yeah. Pete's Dragon. Oh, that's really good.
Yes, as you drink
Monster.
Svedka.
Monster
You're
Pete.
drinking Svedka, and you didn't even manage to bring extra ice. So.
Should I leave you guys alone for a little bit?
It's right around the corner.
I can insult both of you at once.
So,
It's
all
fine.
right, let's hit us, Chick. What you got?
So I thought about it a lot, and I think that the safest way for me to maintain some degree of family and friends is to go back to my wedding because it was almost exactly 15 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, we just celebrated our 15-year last.
I graduated high school 15 years ago.
I don't like you. I'm just saying. So my husband and I met in graduate school, and we got married in South Beach in June of 2005. I would say April 2005, my kind of kooky mother announced that she and my father were getting divorced, and how would this affect the wedding?
Nice timing.
This is like
I know, they're still married, by the way, spoiler alert.
Oh, no shit. So
No, she just likes being the center of attention.
just to fuck up your day. If I can just fuck up your day and make it about me, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then, so we had to fly to, we live in New York, we flew to Miami, and of course there's like this, our first flight gets canceled, and my husband and I have a rule, which is, when in doubt, drink it out, particularly if Lindsay's if Lindsay's at an airport, that shit's, I hadn't even discovered Xanax, and I hate flying, so. So we're there, and we meet this lovely couple next to us, and we're talking, and it's our wedding, and we tell them all this. And, suddenly they announce, like, if you are scheduled on flight XYZ, please come to gate ABC. And so we all go over there, and I'm being polite because I'm A, drunk, and B, young and stupid, and these people end up in front of us, and P.S., there's 2 seats left on this flight into Florida. They know that we were getting married the next day, and yet they took our fucking seats.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So
you have to understand, they're cocksuckers. In their defense.
I do, but I'm still mad, and if, like, grown-up Lindsay could go back to that time, I would be like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. But I was 26, 27, I was like, whatever. So we, finally we get on the plane, we land, we get there, and everything is fine. Although my family is quite odd, and at the time I was 28. Are you actually listening to music while we're talking?
No. Why?
Really? Because your head's shaking like you're.
I'm always bobbing. I've got nervousness issues. My legs are always shaking.
It's called ADHD.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Try his Vyvanse. It's amazing. So we go to anyways, we get to the hotel, fine, and then we go to, let's see, my brother's 4 years younger than me. He was there with his girlfriend, soon-to-be wife, soon-to-be ex-wife. That's another story.
Okay.
We could come back to that one. And so...
this doesn't have to be your only episode. We can bring you in on so many more. Trust me, you've got an invitation back already, chick, so you're all right. So.
I don't know if you guys are going to survive this one, but let's see how you hold up.
Okay, all right.
So we go to the hotel, fine. Now, in our wedding party, we chose some siblings that were mandatory and some friends that seemed mandatory. Although the night before our wedding, my bridal party tried to talk me out of marrying my husband.
Oh, yeah.
As good friends would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had valid reasons. It was related to one of his family members and this, that, and the other, but I like my husband, and he doesn't need to follow Cosmo to understand what to do. So
there you go. Good man.
Yep. All right. He gets it.
He's smart, he's sarcastic, and he doesn't listen to any of my podcasts, so he tolerates me.
My wife doesn't listen to mine, really.
I find it works better that way.
Yeah.
So we, we have the rehearsal dinner, and we had like a Mexican theme because I like cheese. That's the only thing I can say. And it's like Mexico. There was also it was Tropical Storm Arlene, because it's Florida, so there had to be something.
Oh, of course.
And we were concerned that it was going to prevent people from, coming to town, but it did not. And so we had asked for a microphone so that people who wanted to give a speech could. The reason we did this is not because we thought we were such like badass people, but because there was a family member who may or may not have been mine who wanted to give a speech, and we were kind of concerned. So we pay $300, $500, whatever it was, extra for the microphone, and a family member doesn't show up, and I make my friends, my bridesmaids, I'm like, go up there and say something nice about us. And they all do. Family member never shows up.
Hey, Jason.
What'd you say?
No, I said nice, and then I said hi to Jason, who's joining us.
What's up, Jason?
Hi, Jason. Thanks for interrupting my speech, motherfucker.
You sounded like him when you said that. Motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah,
Is that
you
what
did.
he sounds like?
Yeah, he does like motherfucker. Yeah.
What's his last name? I might be related to him.
Jason Almy. He has the Shit Happens When You Party Naked podcast.
He's from New Hampshire.
Yeah.
I have never listened, but now I kind of want to.
Yep.
Okay.
He's got a
I'm
good
gonna listen
podcast.
to that
Fucking
podcast.
funny.
Good advertising. So, the night ends and we all depart. We go out. It's a rehearsal dinner. We go out and we go to this fancy pants bar. And who do we run into but Matt LeBlanc?
Oh, no
fucking
way.
Matt LeBlanc.
How you doing?
I know.
Jesus
I
Christ.
was giving you guys a minute to pick it up. Yeah.
Love friends.
Yep. How you doing?
Right. And he's at the bar. And basically, I asked if I could take a picture with him because it's my wedding and I'm drunk enough to have the balls to do it.
Yeah.
And he says no. And then one of
What?
my
No.
husband's friends is like, seriously. I know. He's like, seriously, it's our wedding. Will you take a picture of it? So he does. Said camera got stolen from our luggage, so it never mattered anyways.
Oh.
But I know. So I go back to my room. I'm kind of drunk, kind of not, because I'm getting married the next day. And I get a phone call from this family member who had wanted to give the speech and did not.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know you're on video and we can all see you checking your phones.
It's a habit.
Okay. Cool.
I'm a
just saying.
millennial.
I'm sorry?
I'm a millennial.
That translates to douchebag.
No. That's valid. That's valid. I was waiting for you to be like my wife, my cat, my dog, my sick grandma.
Oh, no,
but millennial is good.
No.
The one I did was my podcast after this one.
My Tinder's blowing up.
My Tinder's blown up.
Is it because of me?
Yeah, probably.
Okay,
Most
whatever.
likely.
My point is,
You bring out the
just
best
cut
in
the
me.
video from the feed. So, anyway, so so I get this call, and I'm like kind of intoxicated and kind of exhausted, and getting married the next day. And he says, "I'm really sorry I missed it. I have this speech I want to give to my person, whoever that person may be. You're reading. We can all see. You guys are the worst.
What are you
subtle
talking
people.
about? No. I'm sorry.
I love
We got two iPads going right here, so people are commenting. So we're reading what they're commenting.
So what are they commenting?
They're.
Let's
This bitch
see.
is
Dave
dumb.
says, hey, guests, hosts can do whatever the fuck they want. It's their show.
I'm okay with that. I'd rather hear that.
Stop, he still hasn't answered me my Tinder swipe.
You guys don't understand. There's very little you can do to offend me, so I'm just curious.
Oh, we're good. Keep rolling, chick.
So wait, you call me chick?
Oh! Yes!
Drop the mic.
Yes! Wait,
So,
I was waiting for that.
So somehow this idiot person convinces me in my state that he should be able to give a speech at our wedding the following day, along with like the fathers and all those other people. Which sounds fine, except fast forward to the next day when my mother looks at me and goes, "You look a little chubby in that dress."
Oh!
What? I have some water pills, diuretics. I think you should
Were you
take
wearing white? Because white always puts on a few pounds.
Yeah, so does my mother's guilt and hatred. So I was like,
That's
so she
emotional
hands
weight.
me,
That doesn't go away.
No, it doesn't. It just turns you into a shrink.
There you go.
So she hands me 3 prescription strength water pills. I should say my father is.
What's a water pill?
It's like Lasix.
It makes you piss.
Yeah, it's Lasix.
Okay.
It's not Lasix. It makes you piss. What is the problem?
There you go.
It takes salt because salt retains water. It takes the salt out of your body. Pretty sure. Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I
don't
don't
fuck me.
We're not doctors.
It's like, did you ever do wrestling?
I did, but
Okay, imagine wearing garbage bags and running in the heat. What happens?
yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, you lose. You just fucking shed pounds. You just bleed sweat. Okay.
Right, and kind of makes you dizzy. So,
that's what you want in Florida on your wedding day.
Right, she gives me 3 of them, and then...
Oh, diuretic pill? Is that what he's... I think that's what he wrote, diuretic pill.
Who's taking notes on this? It's a diuretic, yes.
Yeah.
And so she gives me these, and of course I go,
you can be Chaffee's new psychologist, too. That'd be great.
Who?
Chaffee, the guy who wrote my theme song. He's always needing one.
Who's also going to write your theme music.
Exactly. You
Chaffee,
guys can swap. You do, one scratches the other's back. There you go.
She's an anal raporist.
Yeah, I don't scratch backs, but I do fix mine, so there you go.
She just claws them real good.
She gives this to me at breakfast, and I'm like, thank you. And then we go upstairs, we get dressed. Some sort of fight happens about who's going to get their hair done and nails done, and it's irrelevant because you guys are men. And we start taking pictures 4 hours later, and suddenly I am kind of dizzy.
Oh, boy.
And my mom turns to me and goes, "You didn't take them all at once."
Oh, my God.
You were right there, Mom. You were right fucking there.
I was like, I did. And one of my friends from Georgetown turns to me and goes, "I think you need a glass of wine." And I was like, I'm going to die if I have a glass of wine.
Increase your buzz. Do it.
I should have had a glass of wine. So time goes on, and throughout the ceremony and throughout my wedding video, my father keeps turning to me and going, "Are you okay?" And my husband on the other side goes, "Are you okay?" I took off my shoes halfway down the aisle, and I was like, I'm not okay. Somehow I managed to get married, and we leave, and I turn to my husband, and what should have been a, like, you want to go upstairs moment becomes, I have to go upstairs. I'm dying.
Yeah.
So we go upstairs. I'm like, get me out of this dress, because somehow I'm dying. And we sit there for 30 seconds, and then I'm like, I'm not missing my fucking wedding. And he kind of manages to do up my dress, which is complicated, and sadly didn't involve sex. And
You guys didn't do sex on your wedding night?
I'm not finished.
What the hell? Okay.
Yeah, let her finish your story. So anyway, we fucked like monkeys. The end.
So we go back downstairs, and I'm making small talk with everyone, and soon it is time for the speeches to start.
Here we go.
So my father stands up and gives a speech about how anxious, like anal anxious I am with all my lists, and how good luck to my husband, but he hopes that we will be as happy as he and my mom have been.
The ones that just announced they were getting
Jesus.
divorced to you.
Wow.
I wish all this for you too, Lindsay. All of this for you too.
And by the way, they do this at every event. Like,
Yeah.
may you be as happy. So fine. Then my husband's father gets up and gives a speech that's basically like your prototypical ball and chain, and I'm like, But fine. My husband's mother says nothing because the night before at our rehearsal dinner, she and my father-in-law had decided to go for a walk on the boardwalk. It's Miami, and Tropical Storm Arlene, and
Good.
Sounds
Good time for a
romantic.
walk. Yeah.
yeah, she hurt her knee, and so she couldn't do any so she didn't really do much. And then this friend, like family, like foe, gets up and gives this beautiful speech. And the speech is essentially that he has known my husband for several years. He is a vet, I should say. And when he met my husband, when he got to really know him, he thought that he was going to be much like the Takai sparrow. It's a bird that flies west, and it continues to fly west unless it meets its mate. If it does not meet its mate, and it runs out of energy, this poor Takai sparrow falls into the ocean and dies.
Oh,
That was deep.
wow. So at least you guys didn't fly into the ocean and die. That's nice.
And for years, this friend thought that my husband would be a Takai sparrow until he met me, and now he is pleased my husband will not fall into the ocean and die.
Ah, you saved them. Nice.
Are you like treating him?
No, because I'm still angry. But so time goes on, and we had a very nice wedding, and we, at the end of the night, we had some of our friends come back to our room, just, because it was an out-of-town wedding. And so at one point, my brother shows up with his girlfriend, and his hand is gushing in blood.
Ugh.
So if you bring a bong to a wedding
Oh,
Yeah.
in Bonimo, Miami.
Go on.
and you fall on it hard,
Oh.
I like your brother's style.
How many stitches?
I think it was 12, but it might have been less,
Jesus.
it might have been more. But fortunately, my dad is a doctor, and there were several other doctors at the wedding. And my brother told them that he fell on a glass or some shit.
Kinda.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
So now my brother is gone, and gone to a hospital with my father, and our friends are all a little confused. And the next day was lovely. And, we lost the camera, which sucked. But
Yeah.
other than that, our marriage has been fantastic. And then 4 years later, we were drunk with another person who was in the wedding party. And this person said, "You guys know that the Takai sparrow isn't a real thing, right?"
He made this up.
Good for him. I love this guy. I fucking love this guy.
And you're a fucking psychopath, too.
Yes. Yes. You've seen my show. And then you came on it
I don't
anyway.
know why he made this up, but except to say,
Yeah.
I'm rubber, you're glue.
Oh,
I don't
it's
know.
soulmate stuff. It's soulmate. He met you, and now he can stop flying. He's not gonna die. You've settled him down. You've got. I see it. I see it.
I
I
wanna
get
say
the
I don't
metaphor.
know if
I
said
get
this.
the
He's
metaphor.
also a
I get
vet.
the metaphor.
This guy is a vet, so we bought it.
I'm not saying he's not a vet. I'm just saying I see the loveliness in it.
I wanted to say it earlier. I'm an avid bird watcher and masturbator, and I have never, ever heard of the Takai sparrow. So,
Question: if the Takai sparrow masturbated more, would you have?
I'll tell you what,
He probably wouldn't have to fly to the fucking ocean.
my dad's fifth wife was a psychiatrist, and no one has made me think more about my life until I met you today. So,
Seriously, how many
congratulations, Lindsay.
wives has your dad
I
had?
told you, more than Tom Brady. He's got more rings than Tom Brady.
Tom Brady has 6.
Yeah, my dad's married 7.
And he's a mutant, so he's
Yeah.
got,
It used to be Michael Jordan, but most people don't. Or
He
most
looks
people
like
gotta
this.
think because they
It's
think
kinda
Michael
like-
Jordan's got every
yeah,
ring.
like that.
It's funny. I could not name Michael Jordan's thingies, but like Tom Brady, I was like, that's 6, damn it.
Six,
Also,
Yep.
6, yeah.
I know. I also liked when I was like, wait, how many non-starter quarterbacks have won the Super Bowl? And I got it -1.
Nick Foles.
I got that one, bitch. That was like two years ago.
Yep.
Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. That's because he was such a great quarterback that he's fucking...
You have nothing, Stav. You're failing this game.
I don't know. Yeah.
Like she didn't even put the E on the end. Like she just
She's
stop.
like, stop. Just stop.
All right. Well, I've got another podcast coming up here directly
Wait,
after
I'm
yours.
not done.
Okay.
So,
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to do.
you weren't going to do jack shit, but you will now.
No. Oh, fuck you.
So,
I love her.
on
I like her
March
too.
20th, 2020, I have a book coming out. It's called Finding Happy, A Permanent Guide to Finding Permanent Happiness. I don't know. But here's the thing.
I like the Mick Foley stamp.
Yeah, I do.
What?
The Mick Foley stamp. The
Have
smiley
a,
face.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Yeah, that's nice.
That is good. I didn't make the cover. My morbidly depressed co-author did. But here's the thing. I am asking you guys personally on March 20th, 2020 to take a picture of yourself holding this.
Okay.
He's already on his phone, bitch.
No, he's writing it down.
Write it down. Come on. I'm fucking
What
retarded.
the fuck is wrong?
Are you kidding me?
What the fuck is wrong with you, Lindsay?
Can I just say
Didn't
something?
even
That
write
is not
something
an
down, you
appropriate-
judgmental bitch. Just fucking give us a second.
That is not
Ten-
an appropriate
ten
way to say
steps
unless
of
you're me. I am the only one qualified to say that. So, I want to spread the hashtag on social media of hashtag 10 steps and the stigma. And yes, it is a blatant promotion of my book, but also...
Which is fine. That's what you're
Yeah.
here for. This is why you're here.
We're going to get you rich.
I
don't
make
think-
50 cents. You're
I
not
don't
getting me
think she
rich.
has a. I don't think she has a problem. She's a psychologist.
More, more
we don't
richer.
get paid enough. Trust me, I have a problem. But here's my point. We stigmatize mental illness so that the people that really need help do not ask for it. I am going to get your address, stalk you guys, and send you a bunch of these and pray that you, and just probably like woo and convince you to give these to other people, because nothing would make my life more complete, not even the Kai Sparrow speech, than on March 20th, 2020, seeing social media flooding with this picture and the hashtag 10 steps and the stigma, because frankly, I do some serious work in between my alcoholism and insulting people, and I am tired of watching teenagers die, and I want it to be okay to talk about bad shit.
That's cool.
It's not cool, but I stuck it in anyway.
Yeah, you're doing a good thing. Good job.
Okay, good luck with your White Claw.
Thanks, Lindsay.
You guys, thanks so much. Please send me your address because I'm gonna send these to you, and if you don't do it, I know a guy who talks about Takai Sparrows that can totally kick your ass.
Absolutely. And anything else you want to? So your book is going to release
March 20th, 2020. You can pre-order it on Amazon at, I don't know, look up Selene Castro Villa or my name, Lindsay S. Weisner. You like how I had to look over that for it. You can follow me on... You can follow me on Instagram at Psych Shrink Mom. The Neurotic Nourishment podcast is always fun to listen to because I swear and insult people there as well. White Claw pussy. Anyways,
You and Jason Almy are the only two people who have harassed me during a podcast, and I kind of like it.
So, all right. Well,
Love you,
I don't
Jason.
know if you know enough people. And also, Psych Trick Mom and 10 Steps Finding Happy. But, guys, let's keep in touch. This was a ton of fun.
Absolutely. You're welcome back anytime. Any other story you ever want to tell, let me know. We can schedule another episode. It's been lovely. It's been absolutely
maybe on
lovely.
March 20th, I'll guilt you into being like,
Yes, come back on around that date or after the book releases, and we'll do a release on it.
Sounds great. Good luck with your White Claw.
Fantastic.
Thank
And
you,
from a
Lindsay.
room next to my bathroom in my basement, this has been My Worst Holiday. Good night, everybody.